In these weekly videos, I am going to be bringing you jam-packed information, all the lessons and all the strategies that I have learned in business over the last 15 to 20 years. You are listening to the #1 highest paid mindset and business growth coach in UK. As of today, bring me one person to dispute this. Let's go. Say I've got a question here, which is how would you push your brand to the fullest? The first question you should ask yourself is, what is a brand? So you have to understand what the meaning of a brand is. Now, for those that know me, what are the things that are associated with me? So you would say burpees, you would say fitness, you would say mindset stuff, you would say properties, you would say business, you would say pink hoodies, you would probably say mindset quotes. So these are just some of the things that are important to know, that when you think of somebody, you think of them things. Now that is brand, and that is what you call branding. So what you have to do is, as a business owner and as a coach, as a mentor, as someone who's just beginning, who's just starting off, is understand that who you want to be associated with, because that is what's ultimately going to become your brand. This is not just in the shape of what you do and what you put out there, it's also in the shape of who you associate yourself with, who you hang around with, who are your friends. So for example, if you think of Dan Bilzerian, what was he doing? He was hanging around with like 50 women everywhere, who's going yachts. So that is his brand. So when people think of Dan Bilzerian, you think player, he's got so many women. Just like that, if you are somebody who's got bad friends, who's got negative friends, who's got friends that literally put you down, you've got drug dealer friends, you've got people who get involved in crime or whatever it is, once you are seen with them on social media, you know, because people these days go out on a night out and they love to put pictures up on social media. You might have met somebody just once and just took a picture and put it up. Now people will remember you with who you're associated with. It's really, really important to remember that when you're starting off on your journey of branding, especially if you are looking to grow and looking to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then eventually leverage your brand and attract the big companies to invest with you, or someone who's high up to come and work with you, you have to keep your slate clean. I would describe branding almost as a credit score. Honestly, I would describe branding as credit score. If you go and get a credit card, or if you go and get a loan and you don't pay your loan back, you're going to end up getting a CCJ. You're going to end up getting a negative dot on your file. What does that mean? That means your file is dirty. No other bank, no other finance company wants to lend to you, right? So what you have to really, really understand is, if you look at branding as your credit score and be like, well, if I have to keep my credit score clean just because I need to go and get a mortgage, well then also I need to keep my branding clean just because I want to attract him and this company to work with me. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to keep my slate clean. I'm going to make sure that I'm not hanging out with dickheads. I'm going to make sure that, you know, I'm working hard, and I'm going to make sure that I'm showing everything that I'm doing, because that is really, really, really important. So this is a message for two people. Message #1 is for someone who doesn't have a clue what branding is, someone who just wants to get into creating a brand for themselves. Well, start understanding, start getting rid, start cleaning all the rubbish around you, and think of 5 or 6 or even 10 things what you really, really want to be associated with. Work on that for 1 year, 2 years, and then watch the results that you get. The other person this message is for someone who's already trying to put their brand out there. So you've been trying at this thing for good 5-6 months, and you're literally stuck. You don't know what branding is. You're getting confused. You're getting dragged here, dragged there. Well, you really need to focus and understand that what do you really enjoy. So I'm going to keep coming back to my example, because you guys that follow me, you know what my branding is associated with. So what am I associated with? Associated with burpees, gym, fitness, motivation quotes, business advice, property stuff. These are probably 6 things I'm associated with, and I'm 100% all in on this, right? Prison, there's another one, right? Prison, you associate prison with me, how I turned everything around, and now hopefully international public speaker. Once I start going on stages and start talking, that will be associated with me. So this is all the stuff that I've always wanted to do, and I've got myself into a position where I know that every single, if you come on my social media, that's the only thing you will see. My message to everybody is that also pick 5, 6, 7, 8 things, whatever you want to be associated with, and then just go for that tunnel vision and just make sure that is the only thing you are associated with. And when you're on this journey, my final message to close this off now on this topic of branding is be prepared to say no more than you say yes. And I'm going to leave it at this. I hope this message was helpful. Till next time, I'll see you again. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with one person. And if you would like to work with me, check out my website, ibbyaslam.co.uk.